Well, welcome into my favorite part of the week. It's Friday Night Sports Extra. I'm Sydney Berger. Julian Minnesone has the night off. And I'm telling you, I'd be sad if I had tonight off. I'd say we'd have some of the most entertaining games we've had all season, some close calls, some high-scoring affairs, and even a new Greater Spokane League record. And among all of that was the matchup with Rogers facing West Valley. The Pirates trying to spoil the Eagles' undefeated party and doing everything they could to hand West Valley their first loss of the season. West Valley with a lot on the line tonight in this week's Game of the Week. It's Nathan Zettel under center for the Eagles. He takes the low snap and decides to keep it himself. He turns on the Jets and gets the first down and then some. Again, it's Zettel. He's looking to try to get it to the hands of his man, Austin Clark. Clark tips the ball and it lands perfectly in the hands of Ed Herbst IV. He's going to run it all the way back to the 2-yard line, which sets Rogers up for the touchdown and actually the first score of the game. The Pirates are punting here, but it's a blocked punt by the Eagles defense. They were super hyped up about this one, guys. They are also going to get that rushing touchdown quickly after that play, and it's none other than West Valley's #1 guy, Austin Clark, for that score. The Pirates didn't make it easy on them, but West Valley was able to take it away. The final score, 27-22 of this one. The Eagles are now 5-0 on the season, and I had a couple of students and fans even come up to me and say, of course, we're Game of the Week, we're undefeated. They were bold words before the game, but now they can carry that mentality on to next week. And I'm going to send things over to Marissa Rio. She was able to check out a couple of great games tonight, including another team that's also undefeated. Marissa?
It was a pink out over at One Spokane Stadium for Lewis and Clark's homecoming game against the Gonzaga Bullpups. Here is the homecoming king, who happens to also be the wonderful Chris Crocker's son, Danny, and the homecoming queen, Gabby. The Bullpup fans were also decked out in pink tonight, fired up for the game. We start in the first half. Gonzaga Prep up 14. Quarterback Sam Kincaid throws deep. G Prep's Isaiah Dawkins and LC's KJ Kincaid jump for it. It looks like it's Tigers ball, and we'll have the refs deliberate a little bit. See what's the call, and it is Tigers' KJ Kincaid with the interception. Great defense by the Tigers. What a celebration. We have next possession. Tigers looking to score. Quarterback Tyler Daniel throws it down the field, and it's intercepted by the Bullpups' Jack Pierce. Both teams fought hard tonight, but ultimately Gonzaga Prep came up on top, 34-14. We now take it over to University High School, where the Titans took on the Mount Spokane Wildcats. Mount Spokane gets an early lead. Right here, quarterback Riker Tweedy makes a short pass to Brayton Ayers. Ayers makes it past 2 defenders, loses his balance a little. He's back in rhythm, and he's off right into the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. We have Mount Spokane with the ball again after this celebration. Ayers is going to look for another touchdown, but he's short by just 1 yard. Wildcats try again. Quarterback Riker Tweedy fakes the handoff, and he runs it in himself for another touchdown for the Wildcats. Mount Spokane gets their first win of the season, defeating University 40-0.
Thanks, Marissa. And I was lucky enough to witness this high-scoring affair over at Ridgeline High School tonight. It was the Ridgeline Falcons taking on the Central Valley Bears. The Falcons have the ball here. It's quarterback Landon Gardner with the pass to Braden Allen. Remember that broken record I was talking about earlier? Well, yeah, it was Allen. He's now the Greater Spokane League all-time leader in receiving yards after tonight, and boy, was he having a game. Up next, Central Valley quarterback Tough Ryan hands it off to running back Bo Butner, who's able to find the open space, and once he does, he's gone. And like really gone. Not a defender in sight as he trots into the end zone. Butner was another player that had an outstanding game, almost 300 rushing yards tonight. Central Valley with the ball again, and receiver Camden Lamfer with the TD on the ground. Central Valley ran away with it. The final score, 66-35. And I had some more help tonight trying to get to as many games as possible. Gonna send it over to Jordan Smith in his first Friday Night Sports Extra debut. Jordan, how were your games tonight?
They were awesome. Thank you, Sydney. The Ferris Saxons, they were looking to reel in their first win of the season. The Saxons 0-4, hoping to turn the corner tonight. but they had a tough task ahead of them in the Meade Panthers, a top 20 football program in the state of Washington. And boy, did they show everybody why. Early on, second play of the game, Jacob Lehman making it look easy. He finds Landon Thomas, the backup quarterback, on the crossing pattern. Lehman puts it right on the money. Meade's up 7-0. Thomas said, hey, that was fun. Coach, let me sling the rock. Coach, listen, it's Thomas later on floating a beauty to Matthew McShane in the back of the end zone. Look at that grab. That's the kind of grab you'll see on Sunday. That's a great call. That's a great haul by the senior wideout. The Saxons doing what they can to try to get back into this game, but oh no, John Olsen, trouble with the snap. It goes right through his hands. The Panthers take advantage. Cooper Daines, the big man, takes it to the house, and John, man, those plays happen. It was just one of those games, and that Meade defensive front just unstoppable tonight. Here they are again. Olsen trying to make something happen, but the Panthers punched the ball loose. And it's Daines again going to snag it. He dives for it, but the ball shoots free into the back of the end zone for his teammate Braden Harvey to get in on the fun. He's like, did it count? It did. It did count. Meade wins big, 49-13. Up in Deer Park tonight, the Stags playing host to the Bantams from Clarkston. This one had a little bit of everything in the first half. Deer Park found themselves down 14 early, looking for a spark. Sean Nacarado says, boys, I've got this. The senior running back takes the handoff, and the rest is history. Watch him cut back across the field, shaking off tackles, and gets Deer Park back into the game with an electrifying touchdown run. Sorry about the camera work. The Deer Park bench right behind me going berserk. They had a lot of confidence, so much so they go for an onside kick, and they get it. Coach playing ultra aggressive. The Stags would score 17 straight, but Clarkston, man, they kept their composure thanks to this guy, Hayden Line. He had 2 rushing touchdowns and this touchdown toss in the first half. Clarkston runs away with this one, 54-24 on the road. Sydney?